Well, here we are on YouTube. Ryan, how are you doing?
Great, Nathan. How you doing today? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm just great. Yeah.
Well, Nathan, it's okay. You've had a rough day, and that's okay. We're hoping some music might, make the spirit joyful again. So let's give it a whirl, shall we?
I am hoping. I have hope. Yes.
Are you recording as well?
I am also recording. Yep.
Okay. Well, this is a request from one of our faithful supporters of our channel, Brandon. We appreciate, Brandon, your support. And Brandon's very knowledgeable about the bands that he loves, and he's very passionate about them. And like anyone, when they're passionate about something, they want other people to enjoy what they enjoy, or hope that they'll enjoy what they enjoy. And so Nathan and I, we've done a lot of fish on our channel. We've enjoyed them very much. So Brandon's like, I can't believe you guys haven't heard of Widespread Panic. Well, to be fair, Brandon, we've never heard of Fish. Anyway, so I mean, of course, we've heard of the band Fish, but we never listened to Fish until this channel. And now the same with Widespread Panic. Nathan, this is our first time listening to the band Widespread Panic.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. So, long story short, Nathan, I'm not going to say anything that that fans of Widespread Panic don't know about, but there's a couple people, maybe like 3 people that watch our channel for everything we do. So, for them, I'll just say, from my understanding, Widespread Panic and Fish, there was a time I wouldn't say they competed, but fans of both bands, kind of like you either were Team Panic or Team Fish. It's like you couldn't like both. It's almost like being Team Metallica or Team Megadeth, maybe. That might be a comparison.
Team Ryan or Team Nathan?
Team Ryan, no. We're not gonna split our fans. We only have 5 fans. We can't split our fans. We only have 10.
That's 5 each.
So, yeah, 5 each. Well, it's probably 6 me, 4 you. Anyways, so, but now the band, because both bands have been around for so long, and people just as they get older, they get calmer about their fandom. And I've gotten calmer about my fandom regarding bands, so I can say that this does happen when you get older. That fans are just now fans of the bands, fan of their journeys, fans of their legendary status, all that good stuff. So, people say that Fish kind of was the baby of Grateful Dead, and Widespread Panic is the kind of the offspring of the Allman Brothers Band, which I don't know anything about that band. Do you?
I feel like we've done one reaction, maybe.
Have we?
Maybe.
Okay, well, if we've done one out of our 600 videos, yeah.
Nah, I don't know. Somebody will probably... Okay. You did a reaction to... Okay.
Yeah, well, you just did a Nathan rant. So the song we're listening to is Bowlegged Woman, and then it becomes Love Tractor, and then it becomes Bowlegged Woman. And this is something I guess Widespread Panic was really good at doing, was taking a couple songs, but just mixing them together to sound like one good big song, medley, so to speak. So we're going to experience that right now. That's all we know about the band. We don't know anything else about them other than this is a 23-minute performance, and Nathan and I are going to listen to the whole thing in one big, we're just going to listen to it and just share our feelings about how we enjoyed the song or not enjoyed the song afterwards. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Good intro.
It's 15 minutes of tuning their guitars.
I'm not sure where the volume will be, so I'm just waiting.
must be the change here.
Yeah.
It's positive.
Okay.
I think if we sense the change, it's probably worth talking about.
Yeah.
So initial thoughts right away. I've got some, but I would like to hear some of your initial thoughts.
I'm going to just say this right off the bat. You aren't going to wrest Fish away from me very easily. So Fish to me musically is like at expert level of being able to jam, meaning they can play with a sound and it's almost like they all know what to do or how to change and how to shift. So I was kind of waiting for that shift, and it was more abrupt than I was expecting. I thought they would kind of transition because what they were musically they were just playing a very simple bass line. It was the same bass line over and over and over again. Very talented guitar riffing. You know what I mean? The drumming was a little different than what we've seen from Fish, but it was essentially following the same bass line all the way through. Just a straightforward blues bass line. So up until this point, I'm kind of going like, yeah, I get that these guys have a different sound. Jury's not out. I want to watch the rest of it to get a sense of how they play with the song. Yeah.
No, that's fair coming from you. I actually I knew you were going to say something like that because that's not fair to you to say that. But I think maybe it was a disservice, and this isn't Brandon's fault. I think he was just giving us history about the band.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think it might have been. I mean, we can't go back in time. We can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. It might have been better had we just shown the performance.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. We're seeing ourselves as this is what they did back in the day. Fish fans versus widespread, widespread Panic fans, because the Fish they do this and widespread Panic. So in a weird way, we kind of live on camera. We've experienced what fans did in the day, so to speak. Nathan's a new fan to Fish. Mm-hmm. So this is his knee-jerk reaction to the idea there's another jam band out there. How dare they? But I know you're not. Dare they? No, I know.
What I'm saying here, I think is important to say, is that they do it differently than what Fish does. And what initially attracted me to Fish, because at first I was kind of like, what's this Fish? And then I eased into it because I was kind of like, oh, like they're doing things musically that are like, how's that possible? You know what I mean? Like they pulled off some pretty amazing combinations, and when things came together, it was just like, whoa, that was great. And I've jammed before. I know what jamming is like. I've sat and jammed with people before. I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself like some kind of incredible musician, but I understand what it's like to jam, and that felt a lot like jamming on stage with a bunch of guys, just with a fun riff that's easy to play along to. That's all that felt like so far. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take it from the angle of I'm going to pretend Fish doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go for it.
And because not that you're doing that, but I want to be clear on how this. I like this a lot. Mm-hmm. And what surprised me, a couple things, is the very gravelly, sleazy garage rock voice the guy has. I love it. Right. It sounds like 80s, like almost like early 80s AC/DC, Brian Johnson type gravelly voice, but it's like garage, grungy, like bar room. It almost sort of sounded like Megadeth's Dave Mustang. Like it had that kind of sound to it.
I was not because sorry.
No, I wasn't expecting that kind of vocal, so I was like, oh, okay, I like it. And so what I like about them, and maybe even not more than Fish, but aside from Fish, and what Fish doesn't give me, is I love rock and roll, and I love guitar solos, and the simple bass lines, and the sometimes just foot tapping, jam bassing, just like, and so the guitar work was amazing. I love that sound, so I loved it. Mm-hmm. I hate to say simplicity, because I know what they're doing is not easy in the sense that I can't do anything, but it sounds easy. It's like, it doesn't mean it is easy. So I like that I can just get into it right away. I've entered the concert. I'm listening to this for the first time. I'm in the crowd. I'm like, I'm digging this.
Yeah.
So I like that they're kind of a dirtier version of Fish. They're kind of like the bastard son or the bastard cousin of Fish, so to speak. And and I can see why there's a conflict of interest with the fandom, because this is a different style and different. They have a different energy.
Yeah.
And so let's listen to the part. We'll go all the way through because we're like this will. And I agree with you. The transition was fairly abrupt. It was literally like, there's the bread, here's the meat, and then we're going to go back to the bread for that sandwich. That's fine. So it's very obvious where the sandwich parts are.
Yeah.
At least in that transition. That's fine. But now we're going to hear the next song part, and then it's going to go ending back with Bowlegged, and we'll give our closing thoughts. Okay.
Yeah. Before people come at me in the comments, just to be clear, I didn't say that what they're playing isn't complex. Okay, there's plenty of complexity there. I felt like I've been with other people where there's a really great guitarist on stage and a really great drummer, but we're just playing with the sound. We're just, you know what I mean? That's how it felt to me. So that's all.
No, it's good. All right, let's keep going.
Okay. That's a very different sound right there. I do kind of wish we could see each of the people playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, already this song is twice as complex as the last one.
There you go.
Well, maybe 10 times. hand off the white and shred.
Now we're gonna go back in probably.
Yeah.
not barking too either. Cracked a little so the dog can get back out of it. before I think that it's like, turn on it all, maybe 20 years from now. Look at that. Fishbowl all clean. Beds all made at my friend's place. Been gone. Over a while I said, I just come on up and listen to his records and see what you want to hear. I don't care. No, what the record plays, as long as I feel that needle scratch in that groove from side to side, to side to side, round, 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 round. There's a chicken in the corner, like a cow will go. Look at this, baby, we got some place to go. Just you and me in my room, and the circle comes around. No misfortune in your life when your feet have left the ground. Yeah, you and me, baby, oh, hand in hand, like a bow-legged woman, loading up with my hand. You and me, baby, go hand in hand, like a bow-legged woman and monkey man. You and me, baby, go hand in hand, like a bow-legged woman and monkey man. You and me, baby.
The transition to the second, like back to the first song, was a little bit more seamless. I didn't quite catch because I don't know the song, so that's a good indication that we didn't know quite where it broke, probably, or where shifted back together. So I stand by the same comments. You know, I'm not bored listening to it. And that's not actually not a bad comment. We've listened to a lot of songs on our channel where sometimes we're trying to squeeze lemon from a rock or
Watered out of a.
from
I know what you meant.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're just trying to get something from something we're not that crazy about. We always try to be, you know, we don't try to be glib or patronizing to our supporters because that's not what it's about. But some songs are just, ugh. So these guys aren't boring at all. I mean, they have it's a great sound, great rockabilly to it. I know we're going to listen to another Widespread Panic song later at a later time from Brandon, and I like it. I liked it. It didn't change the world for me, but I get why, at the very least, why the fan bases were probably because the Fish are smart. They're kind of like a very intelligent and very sophisticated type band. They look like they do look like your substitute teachers at a high school. And then you playing this incredible music where these guys, they kind of look like they just, you know, stepped out of a pie eating contest. You know, it's like, sorry. Or, you know, two for one hot dog sale at the bar. And that's fine. But I don't mean that. I'm not, what I mean is, they're. Sorry. So they're. But their music was really good, though. I just wasn't expecting them to look the way they did. All right, so Brandon, thank you so much. We look forward to listening to the other widespread panic song. I believe it's an earlier performance. Well, here we are, you two. Thanks for joining us, and join us on our next video. Thanks, Brandon.
We'll see you on the next one.